Love you too. Bye, Mom. Love you guys. Bye. Safe journey home. Before I start this video, I'd just like to make a disclaimer. Yes, I do understand that Africa is a continent and not a country. Ultimately, I hope to travel and experience the whole continent, but I'm going to refer to East Africa, Africa as Africa. So February marks 1 year since I finally moved to Rwanda. It's a crazy year. I've had a lot of people asking me about why I made the choice or what my experience has been, or people that are interested in making the same move. So I just decided to do a video summarizing my year into as few minutes as possible. So enjoy! My dad is Ugandan and my mom is originally Rwandan, but she was born and raised in Uganda also. And I was born in Uganda, but I left when I was only 1 year old. I am a Ugandan, Rwandan, British person. So there's just a whole lot of mix. Having lived in England my whole life, I have picked up a lot of British characteristics, and I think it definitely shaped me, my character, my being. And so I do feel a bit that I owe it to myself to make this transition and to experience this and to experience the different sides of my cultures and my background. I've given England its due time, and before things start to happen like kids and marriage and full-time careers, see what it would be like to live at home or live in my home continent and just learn all those things. Another reason was I couldn't really deal with my lifestyle anymore. Feeling quite depressed about it. Every day is the same. I need to sort something out because I can't go on like this much longer. I'm meant to do more, I'm meant to have more, I'm meant to achieve more. It's hard anyway. It was just a bit too capitalised and stuck in a rut of the mundane work, and I was at a job where I did feel that they had hired me for me, but more so for a person.
A robot could have done what I was doing.
Just to live in the city that I had grown up in, I needed to spend like more than half of my salary a month to live in an area that I didn't even want to live in. Everything was so expensive. To make myself feel better, I just go shopping. So I spent a lot of time in the shop.
But I just thought, well, you know, I'm going to live rent-free at the very least. So cheeky.
Like, let's be honest, African opportunities, 100%. That's one of the reasons I'm here. There has never been a better time to be in Africa for African opportunities. Certainly I feel that development spirit in the air, and I just thought, where else would I be? All of these large companies that you're striving to work for, or I was striving to work for in the UK, were now looking into migrating to Africa in the next 5 years. And I just thought I should just situate myself and place myself in the right place. Yeah, that's a bit of an opportunist standpoint, but I mean, I've always been patriotic, I've always loved my home, I've always loved my continent, but hey, if we don't take the opportunities, other people will do. So I don't think there's any shame in the game. I'm here because it's a great time to be here. Great time to set up my own thing, great time to be a part of something bigger than I was back in the UK. Okay, so obviously, no hiding it. The ease and lifestyle. I love that this is my terrace. I love that my rent is like 25% what it would have been. I love drinking fresh juice. I love sunlight or this kind of lifestyle. Like struggles, stresses and challenges, but my environment is conducive to that. So in general, the fact that I can like get up in the morning, the sun shining, jump on a motor, and I still get gassed because I'm like on this motor, on this taxi.
What are they called in English? On a scooter or whatever it's called.
And I just put my earphones in, and I love to like act like I'm in a music video, which is like super sad, but I do it every day and it feels good and it's a great start to the day. It's a very small thing, but that stuff excites me. I don't know. Better than like being on a packed train with like 5 million other people.
One guy in secondary school who always used to sit in this one place and pick his nose and touch the handle.
No, can't. Anyway, we're going a bit off topic, but every time I get to work, it's a new challenge, it's a new thing, it's a new activity. I mean, it does stress me, don't get it wrong, but it's welcome stress, and it's like the lifestyle makes that stress easier, you know. I find that it is very easy to network here, both socially and professionally. So like socially, when I was in London, I felt that it was just me and my friends, just me and my 5 friends who I've made in primary school, really close friends that I made in university, and the rest were my cousins. So it was like, where is the world? I live in one of the most popular cities on the globe, and I can't network with anyone, and that was kind of frustrating for me. I'm a social butterfly, and I just felt like I was tucked away from the rest of the world. And here it's just so easy to make friends, it's so easy to socialise, so easy to network, and people of different walks of life. You know, I love that diversity in my friendships. I've got a friend who's a DJ, a friend who's a chef, a friend who's a pilot, a friend who's a teacher.
How cute is it? My friend who's a pilot is married to my friend who's a teacher. Aww.
Just easier to network with people, it's easier to mingle. I found that it was easier to network in a professional capacity. When I first got here, I identified a few companies that I thought had been really successful creative-based companies. One company in particular I was really interested in before I moved. I met the CEO's wife in a coffee shop.
Yeah, that's right. I approach strangers in coffee shops. Like I said, no shame in the game.
And he gave me like 2 hours of his time, plus great advice. Speak to someone or some advice, or find out more about something, or just like he was willing to help me out. And this is like a CEO of an already successful company.
The CEO, the founder, or whatever it is.
The fact that he was willing to give me his time, I just found really amazing. And a series of people who were willing to advise me and guide me, really grateful. So thank you to everyone who was that kind. Another thing I really love about living in East Africa is my geographic location. So because of where I live, like on the globe, access to some really wonderful life experiences, some really wonderful travel experiences, some personal relationship experiences. Gone from having done 0 safaris in my life to doing 4 in 1 year. I've been able to visit amazing places like Zanzibar and just other experiences like that. I feel like those have opened up to me because of my geographic location. One of the really good things about being in Rwanda, kind of our blessing and curse, is that lots of us are products of diaspora. We have grown up all around the world. So to be here now, to be here in a time when people are coming back and to be amongst the people who are coming back means that you end up sharing ideas with people who've, you know, grown up in
Uganda, in Kenya, in Malawi, in Ivory Coast, in Botswana, in England, in Canada, in America, whatever.
Take 5. Okay, yeah. So number one thing that I really can't deal with here, like the number one issue.
Gotcha! You're gonna have to watch part 2 to find out about all the things that I don't love about being here and my advice checklist to anyone who is interested in making the move. Thanks for watching. See you in part 2.